Oh, Fifi. Good morning, Squid. Fifi knows I've put the pellets on the table, so she's biding her time till she can get to them. Morning, Hansan. How are you both doing? Hello. Vamp, thank you very much for the host. How are you? Good morning. You know they're there, don't you? There's the pellet pot. Biding her time. Good morning, Tom. Feels very strange because I've been up for a few hours now, whereas usually I'm like, sort of getting up like only like half an hour before the bunny stream or something, whereas it was literally just yesterday I was talking about how it's nice having something to get up early for. And I just forgot that the next day I was going to be getting up early. So, yeah, I've already had a lot more of the day. Good morning, McGranbro. I wonder how Gerry will be with his pellets today. Are you going to have a few more of them? You sort of lost interest yesterday, didn't you? Good morning, Sarah. Let me... There you go, Gerry. I'll keep a few in here just in case he does get distracted again. Just in case. There you go, Gerry boy. He's doing his best to hoard them. Underneath here. How are you today? How's it going? On this Jubilee Friday. Was the actual Jubilee today? Or was it yesterday? I think one of them is the day and one of them is just a bank holiday. But I'm not sure which way around. Well, I've seen a lot of bunting. It was yesterday. I've seen a lot of bunting up. 2nd of June. Okay. Good morning, Pim. I'm free from mod jail, Brioche. I'm here for Banui. Does everyone have that new monthly recap thing on this channel? I don't think I do. Good morning, Tim. And good morning, Rebane. Morning, Limewood. Morning, Max. Good morning, Minion and War Snake. Oh. Morning, Phelan. Morning, Rob. What's the recap thing? Is it just telling you like how many hours you've watched or how many hours you've been live, or you had it on the main channel? And Joe Hicksom. I thought they usually just did those sorts of things at like the end of the year. Morning, Laboto. Good morning, Talia. Morning, Mazaira. Look how closely Gerry is guarding these pellets. Good morning, Bugs. The sub is gone. I lost the emotes. Oh no. Not the taps. Morning, Charlie. Morning, Goblin. It's not personalised like that. Beyond telling you how long you've been subbed, it's just for how long you've streamed, how many chats were sent, what the most popular clips are. Oh, I guess it's like a half year review or something. Fifi, wait, Gerry, do you want these ones? No, Gerry. Come on. You know chinning doesn't do anything. What about in the bowl? Do you want them in the bowl? Gerry's like, heck no. Okay, Fifi, I'm stealing these back. Sarah, thank you so much for the sub. Banui. Good morning. How are you doing? How's it going? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've got the bloomin', because I've been watching the Vine compilations. I've got the, you know, the one that's like guacamole, guacamole. I got that stuck in my head. Fifi knows I have more pellets. She is. Look, there you go. You can have this one. But I've got to save the rest for Gerry just in case he decides he wants them. I'm gonna put it. Hang on, Fifi. I need to lean over. There you go. Put them there for now. I'm sorry, Fifi. Max, thank you so much for gifting a sub to L Comics. Thank you. It's very kind of you. And DA. Oh my gosh, 26 months. Good morning, DA. Good morning, Doodle. Morning, Joe. Good morning, Bennett. Oh, Fifi, you're so hungry. Uh-oh, I think she knows they're there. Can she sense the pellets? Morning, shy bees. Yep. Oh, no. No, Fifi. Oh, no, Fifi. Morning, Dowsino. Morning, John. Where can I hide these away from a snuffling fuffer? Gerry, you're such a strange egg. Why do you want them? You know you're just gonna miss out on them if you do this. Good morning, Harry. How you doing? But where's I was gonna have to hide? Hang on, Gerry, you have this one. Fifi, you have this one. Gerry, you can have this one. There you go. There you go. I don't think that was super fair. But he got some more. Doodle, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, a year. Hype. Thank you very much for a whole year of subs. And Mr. Cyan, thank you very much for the subs. Starting my IKEA summer job next week. Came here to learn strategies for handling ravenous beasts. Oh, jeez. Fifi would like to see your manager. How many of these do you have? Just these two. I'm blessed with two little bunoois. Good morning, Sorcery. Gerry's very egg-shaped, isn't he? Yeah. Fifi tends to go orb, Gerry goes egg. Or little loaf. Oh, Gerry. So last night I went out to the cinema and I saw the Everything Everywhere All at Once. I won't say anything because I genuinely think if you go in knowing absolutely nothing, you'll have the best time. Morning, Guy. But yeah, I'd recommend it. I won't overhype it, but I would recommend it. It's really bad, right? Oh yeah, it's really bad. My anti-hype strategy. Good morning, Dino. From the title, it sounds like an overwhelming experience. It definitely is an experience. Though Alex went to see 2 films yesterday. He went to see Men, which I hadn't even heard of. But that sounds like a blooming bizarre film. Even watching the trailer, I was a bit like, ooh. It's, yeah, bit of an odd one. Oh, it's bad, I won't watch it then. No, you should watch it. Yeah, every male character is played by, is it Rory Kinnear? Come on in, Chewy. How you doing? Oh, big tooth purse from the Gerry boy. Big tooth purse. Fifi is long. She do be long. She fought well for those pellets. The Let Me Speak to Your Manager meme was actually kind of ironic because when I took my introductory course for IKEA, the instructions were basically hand all difficult customers off to the department manager. Calling the manager saves me a lot of trouble with having to deal with the worst customers. Do you know, honestly, when I worked in shops, I used to get so frustrated when you'd like be trying to deal with a customer and you'd be like, no, this is the store policy. You can't do this. You can't do this. And they'd be like, I want to talk to the manager. And then the manager would come over and be like, oh, yeah, of course we can do that for you. And I'm just like, you literally told me to tell them that it couldn't be done. You'd just be there staring daggers like, oh, I see. So you can do it. So I guess it is good if you pass it to them straight away. And then you don't have to worry. But yeah, we went to see that film, and there's like 2 more films I'd like to see that are out at the moment, and another one coming out soon. So I got like this incredibly bad leadership. Yeah, this was back when I was like 16, 17, I'd say. I feel like a lot of shop managers were not the best. Love how Jerry has white patches around his eyes. My poor baby. Look at him. If the store manager goes against the own store policy where you get the customers you deserve, then I suppose, yeah, that's true. That is true. I remember there was the one I got the most frustrated with was this woman who claimed I'd given her the wrong change. And as someone who like double, triple checks what they do, I was like, I definitely did not give you the wrong change. And the manager came over and gave her extra money. And I was just like, and then you go to count the tills at the end of the night and it's like, oh, this one's a bit short. I wonder why. Flinging. But oh well. The store closed down now. It's fine. They got their comeuppance. Look at Jerry's old grey ears as well. Look at him. My old boy. Still a baby, but an old boy. An old baby. Still died due to bad management. It was, it closed down like twice. It kept getting handed to different companies. And then eventually did close down. It's exactly 2 years. Precisely. Good morning, Striker. Good morning. No one ever found out who set the fire, so it all ends well, yeah. Rob, thank you so much for the sub. Good morning. How are you doing? 25 months. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a point. A reminder, I'll try and remind you at the end as well. A reminder that you can sign up to the Plate Up playtest because it's out at 12 BST midday today. So if you want to try Plate Up for the weekend, I'm gonna try and get like a little speed run. What do you call it? A speed run leaderboard going as well, which I probably won't be checking. It'll all just be done on what do you call it? Screenshots and trust. It should be out today, yeah. Harry, thank you so much for the sub as well. Thank you. But yeah, I thought just for some funds. We've been conditioned to believe that the only streamers can play Play-Doh. Well, you can get that streamer experience of you can feel like, well, actually, I wonder if you if it will work to have the chat command thing. If we could all visit each other. Is it tomorrow the stuff starts or today? It should be today at 12 p.m. BST. Have treats been redeemed or can I redeem them? I can't see redemptions on my phone. I cannot see. Signed up to the playtest after your stream on main. Nice. Well, I hope people enjoy it because... Oh, what's she doing? You're going to be... She keeps on going up here and then chewing the underside of the table. And I was trying to work out where on earth the noise was coming from this morning. But it was Fifi chewing the underside of the table. So yeah, I got up at 7 this morning, which is quite early for me. I got up 7 and then I walked round to my friend's house because I'm cat sitting at the moment from afar. Good morning, Rossavo. Did I say good morning, Monday? I don't remember. Good morning, Monday, if I didn't though. So I yeah, I went round to my friend's house and I did all the stuff. I like washed up and got the food ready and did the water. But the cat wanted absolutely nothing to do with me. I was just like, hello, like chatting away. And Fifi, stop it. Stop it. She's having it, not you, Gerry. This cat just sort of looked at me and was like, no, it's too early in the morning. I can't handle a stranger just walking around the house. The cat's like, God, I hate it when the hired help wants to talk to me. Yeah, precisely. Just like, no, not today. Not today. I'm there just like, hello. They're like, no. So I stuck around for a bit. I stuck around for a little bit and just to give them a little bit of company. And then I was like, okay, I'll leave you to it. Because I get the feeling you'd be more cozy if I stopped talking and left. So but yeah, hopefully after a few days of me going around, like the kitty cat will be a bit more used to me. Fingers crossed. What are you doing? What mischief are you up to up there? You walked all the way to Kirsty's and back. Yeah, Kirsty's not even away. She just made me walk all the way to Hertfordshire and back. What a monster. No, I can hear you chewing. Stop it, you boy. Look at this guilty face. Pretending you're just licking the chair. I can hear you chewing it. Fifi. 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 Oh, Pickle. Stop it. Stop it. Boop, boop. I mean, I can't even imagine that tastes particularly nice. Just eating the underside of a varnished table. Just checking the structural integrity of the table with my teeth. I mean, I would hope that this isn't going anywhere. Fingers crossed. Good morning, Dave. How you doing? Celebrating going full-time freelance artist this month. Oh, congratulations, Doodle. That is very exciting. How are you celebrating? How are you are you gonna do like an artsy stream to celebrate, or are you doing something, going out somewhere, treating yourself to something nice? Guacamole. Varnish wood smells nice. Not sure about taste though. Yeah. I mean, I've never been tempted to chew on the table. Good morning, Skylar. How you doing? I did a celebratory stream last night and treated myself to a nice lemonade. Oh, I hope it went well. Fingers crossed. I want to see Sonic 2, but it's still on in cinemas. Are you gonna wait until it comes to like telly streaming services? Yeah, I want to go see the Bob's Burgers film, and now I've seen the original Top Gun. I'm like, maybe we should go and see, because the new Top Gun has been really well reviewed apparently. Good morning, Smod. Work was neat. Paperwork is really funny sometimes. I actually quite enjoy paperwork. I think a lot of people see it as like, oh, so much paperwork. Whereas I feel like it feels like you're getting something done if you've done paperwork. I thought the new one is better than the first. Yeah, I guess the first one isn't. I don't know if it's actually a particularly good film. It's like a classic, but I don't know if it's good. Like, it's good, but is it bad good? From what I heard, the new movie has way less homoerotic beach volleyball than the original. Well, what's the point? What's the point of going to see the film? No, I'll give it a go. And yeah, Bob's Burgers. And then in a few days' time, a couple of weeks' time actually, there's a brownish potato on your carpet. There is. He's a very good boy. A very good potat. We could have an hour of volleyball, yeah. Mostly just volleyball and close-up glances. Seeing paperwork out of context can bring some hilarious results. I mean, one of the outstanding sales orders discovered today was 11 cents. That is very by the book. There are often 2 browning potatoes. It's true. One of them has decided to pickle away, though. She's just peeking at me round the corner from the toilet. They've started peeing on the carpet next to the litter tray again, and I need to, I don't know what to do to stop them. I tried turning the litter tray around and hoping that it being lengthways would stop it, but it did not. It did not. So now I'm looking for new solutions. Maybe I should like put a tray there or something. I don't know. I need to do the books for my VAT. It's always the same and I always dread it. That's a point actually. I need to do my early taxes. Woo! What fun we shall have, Gerry boy. Doing our taxes. I should probably figure out a good answer for why do you want to work at Burger King, because I hate the food and the smell and the uniform. I mean, could you just say that, like, because you're keen to, you know, earn regular pay, I suppose. I mean, just to have responsibility and to get into the habit. Maybe something like that. Maybe you don't have to say specifically why Burger King sort of thing. You and Cosy talking about meds affecting dreams. I have recently changed my meds and keep having weird dreams, mostly stress dreams. Oh no. Oh no. Just got 2 taxes for last year. The relief is so strong. Yeah, I think I might just do them early. Get it out the way. And I'm rather partial to having money, yeah. McDonald's would be worse. Good morning, evil cow. Oh yeah, learning new skills, develop yourself. Yeah. That didn't work when I interviewed at McDonald's. I mean, to be honest, I think a lot of the time, like, in an interview, it's not necessarily that, think of how many people they're interviewing, and it's not necessarily if you don't get the job that you did something wrong. It might just be that someone else happened to be a better fit, or it could even be just someone, the hours worked out better, or they just happened to have already had, like, a bit of experience or something like that. It's so yeah, don't feel bad if you don't get a job from an interview, because it's probably nothing to do with you. There's so many variables that can affect these things. Gerry is very close-eyed at the moment. The company vision has always inspired me, and I love working in a close-knit team where everyone is dedicated to getting results. But try not to laugh when you say it. Yeah, a lot of the answers that you give in interviews do feel very like generic, I suppose. Like I work well as an individual and as part of a team. I found that often I didn't apply to a job because I didn't feel the requirements 100%. I think sometimes it's worth just going for it, because it might be that they don't they are willing to move the goalpost slightly if they like the person. I say this as someone who's never had to interview anyone. I used to like go through the CVs and choose who was being interviewed, but I never actually had to do the interviews. My first job I got because my mum worked at Asda, so nepotism for the win. I mean, yeah, sometimes you just got to use what you can. But I guess as well you could mention like because in a lot of those sorts of places, I think there's the ability to work up within the company. So maybe mention that like you like to have something that you know you could progress in. Because I guess that's not a. Is Gerry going to do a little flop? There he goes. Stretchy legs. Stretchy legs. Kirsty sent me this Instagram reel thing the other day, and it was a little puppy, and there was a song that was like, I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100%, and then it's like, just a baby. And I keep thinking I could make one of those, but with Gerry instead. Because you are just a baby, aren't you? Yes, you are. I went self-employed 3 years ago. Since I can't really cope with working full-time and applying for jobs, it's great to work on my own, but now I have to look for clients and such. Applying in different ways. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those like when I went to when I decided to go to whatchamacallit, streaming full-time, it was one of those things that like the shift of feeling safer, because obviously I wasn't going into a workplace with like 100 other people a day, COVID wise, because it was like June 2020 that I handed in my notice at the vets, because I was like, yeah, I don't feel safe coming in anymore. And but then you all of a sudden have the not so security comfort of having the like, you know, regular full-time work pay. You're just like, oh, I swear a lot of jobs are like a balancing act of what, like, well, I guess it's all pros and cons, isn't it? All pros and cons. I'm still glad I did. Apparently men will apply if they meet 50%, but women will usually only apply if they hit 100%. Yeah, I remember one time I was going for a job, or I got offered a job. This is back when I was doing filming. And I said, oh, Sorcery, thank you so much for gifting us up to Bennett. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I remember I said, like, I've never worked for this little as a camera trainee. Can you put it up to this? Like, per day rate. And the person on the end of the phone, the, like, production coordinator, morning, honey. The person on the end of the phone literally just went like, oh, the girls never ask for money increases. Like, the boys try and haggle, but the girls never do. And I was just like, excuse me? I was like, so can I have it? And they were like, oh, a little bit, I guess. And I was just thinking, like, what a strange response. Like, to be so taken aback that I would have more knowledge of how much the work was worth. I should have been like, well, in solidarity, you should give me twice as much. Morning, Motara. What on earth is that noise? Oh, I think it's the neighbours. The neighbours said they were putting in their new bathroom today. Did you hear Fifi just doing her wheezy thump? She went, ooh, bop. She does a strange little wheeze before she thumps. Look at her, she is heckin' alert. Gerry is alert too, but also sleepy. A sleepy boy. Good morning, Delta. How are you doing? Look at her. Fifi, are we safe? Are we safe? Does Fifi call for aid? It's like the beacons are lit, but it's the pizza thumped. Ffion calls for aid. Good morning, Nighttime. Are you okay, Fifi? Fifi? Fifi calls for treats. Fifi? Boo. Ba-doo, 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 boo, boo. Please wait, Fifi is rebooting. I think the hammering has stopped now. Gerry's already gone back to sleep. He's like, oh no, I'm sure it's fine. Fion's got it now. Should thump back and see how the buns react. I remember there was a time with Genevieve where I read a thing that you should try and make, like, if you want to try and stop them from doing something, you should make like an eagle sound, because then they'll think, oh my gosh, the thing that I'm doing is summoning the eagles. I shouldn't do this thing anymore. That's the logic of how you train bunnies into good habits. So she was kicking out her litter tray. So I was there like, I won't obviously do the actual noise because I don't want to spook the bunnies, but I was there just like, quack, quack, but more high pitched. And then she thumped. And then she started digging out the litter tray, and I was like, quack, quack. She thumped again. And then it got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm upsetting her, and she's thumping. I should stop making the noise. And then I sat there for like 5 minutes, and I was like, hang on, she's just trained me to stop making the noise, not the other way around. And now she's just kicking out the litter tray to her heart's content. It didn't work at all. Turns out I'm easier to train than the bunnies. Sounds like they would always be nervous that there's eagles in the house. Can we have your best eagle impression? How did you train your human? Yeah. You are Banui. I guess eagles would be like, or is that seagulls? Whee! They make really high pitched noises, don't they, eagles? Whee! Gerry, you look so done. I do love seagull noises. I love the way they throw their heads back and they're like, wah, wah, wah. Eagles and seagulls are basically the same. I mean, it rhymes. Eagle, seagull. Eagle, seagull. Is that a seagull? No, it's an eagle. I can see how the mistakes would get made. Isn't there a thing that seagulls aren't actually called seagulls? They're just called gulls, but they're seen around the sea. So we call them seagulls, but it's not actually their name. Or was that a dream I had? I swear that's a thing. Is that a thing? Beagles are also the same, yeah. My nan has a wall of seagull souvenirs. I have just such a soft spot for things about seagulls stealing chips. Like, there was a pin badge I saw once that was just a seagull with a chip in its mouth, and I loved it. And False Knees, if you know the artist False Knees, they do comics. And bye Doodle. Have a good day. Oh my gosh, Skype. What a throwback. Enjoy. You'd love kookaburras then, they steal chips. Is it true that kookaburras laugh? Because I know the song about kookaburras, and that's all I know about kookaburras. I know that the kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh kookaburra, gay your life must be. So I know that kookaburras are the king and or gay. That's what I learned as a child. And they sit in gum trees. Is that even a thing? Is that a thing? They're pretty gay too. So the song was correct. Look at you. Kookaburra pride. I mean, I'm guessing the song is like in the old sense of the word. But as a child, I just sort of thought that was just added to my list of facts about kookaburras. Where do you think chewing gum comes from? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What actually grows on a gum tree? Is it like, do you don't chew gum leaves? Are they good morning, Molly? Is it like the cork trees that you get? Wine gums? Oh my gosh. All of the flavors? Gummy bears? Kookaburras grow on gum trees. I would love to go to Australia at some point. I mean, I'd be terrified. Maybe I'd try and go to New Zealand first and try and build up the courage to go across to the Deadly Land. But I would like to go. Sounds like someone needs to listen to the hit single Rubber Tree. Just went to my last laser treatment before the summer vacation. So I have to not get any sun all summer. You should wear a beekeeper outfit. I can't think of the name for them. I imagine that is a strong look. And oh my gosh, wear a beekeeper's outfit, but also walk around with a photo of a bee, and just stop and ask people every now and then, have you seen this bee? I don't know why that's tickled me so much. Just I can hook you up with a full worm cosplay for 2K. Take a look at this bee. Have you seen them anywhere? Just go around and show it to other bees as well. Oh, bees. Oh, the neighbours are back to hammering again. Oh my gosh, bunnies, your treat. Your treat. I wonder if Gerry's going to eat it today, or if he's just a snoozy boy. He's so snoozy today. How many worms are you on now? Do you know, I've not counted, but I was thinking I might get them all out the packet and try and have some fun with them. Because I've had them for a while now. And they, look at this tooth bear. He stopped. Gerry, do a little tooth bear. Go on, Gerry boy. Does that pick up the sound of it for you? Can you hear it when he tooth purrs? You have to give names to all of them and remember them. Oh no. I don't think I'd have enough for a worm dress. Not over the thumping. Oh no. Well, I was thinking I could do a redemption for naming the worms. Gerry. Oh no, is he gonna go on, Gerry? You like mint, you just forget sometimes. Gerry, you're gonna run away, aren't you? What about this bit instead? Oh wait, this bit. This bit. Looks like it's all yours, Fifi. Why is there tea on the ceiling? I spilt it on the ceiling. By accident. I'm gonna steal this bit for Gerry. And this bit to distract Fifi with when she tries to steal it back. I was hoping to see her little tongue again. Go on, Phoebe. She doesn't quite know what to do. I don't know if, truth be told, I don't know if the camera would pick up the tea on the ceiling. Why is her chin so poof? She has a dewlap, which is something some bunnies get when they give birth, because they pull the fur out of it to build nests for their little ones in preparation. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I could I don't know if you'd be able to see the tea. Oh look, worms. There's some worms around. Gerry, do you want... Gerry. There you go, Fifi. Distraction bit. Fifi. My cat would go crazy if I had that many worms. Aww. For people who want to get worms for cats, you should get the ones from Tiger, or Flying Tiger, I think it's called now, because they don't have eyes. So you don't have to worry about taking the eyes off for the safety of the cats. They're called Snorm, I think. Snorm. Gerry didn't care until he realised Ffion was going to take it. Yeah. He realises he needs to up his pace a bit. Is that comfortable, Gerry? They sell blind... No, they're just sleeping. So the tea on the ceiling was not a joke. No, so basically, the story goes... So I have a thing. I don't know if it's connected. I don't know if it's connected to pots. But I have a thing where sometimes my hands will just randomly let go of things. And I was walking through from the kitchen with a cup of tea, and suddenly my hand just let go, and I dropped the tea. I dropped the tea on the floor, and it must have just bounced up. So basically, the way I saw it, it spilled on the carpet and it went all up well, I didn't see it on the wall at all. So I dropped it. I sort of cleaned it all off the carpet, and then I went upstairs, and then I came down hours later to like put the bunnies to bed, and I turned on the light. Well, no, Alex turned on the light, and I just heard him go, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What's wrong?" And I turned around, and literally like floor all the way up to like a quarter of the ceiling was just splattered with tea. And I didn't realise that the splash had been that much. But I guess because I must have been dropping it from like, I don't know, maybe like 4 foot or something. It must have splashed quite high. So we painted the wall, but we never painted the ceiling. We tried scrubbing off the ceiling, but we don't have any white paint, and we would have had to paint the whole ceiling. Yeah, when I spill things, I go for it. What is POTS? So POTS is postural tachycardic syndrome, which is a nervous system condition where your heart doesn't do what it's supposed to when you do things where your heart's meant to do the things. I'm really bad at describing it. What a feeling when there's tea up on the ceiling. So yeah, it's basically like when you stand up, your heart's meant to adjust so that it beats a little bit quicker and gets like blood flowing around you, whereas mine doesn't do it. So it sometimes, when you stand up and you go dizzy, it's like that. But it can connect to other things as well. Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. There you go. Hearts are weird. Hearts do be weird. Which is why on the 27th, I'm going to be getting like a 24-hour heart monitor fitted just to keep an eye on it. So yeah, on the 27th, there might not be a bunny stream in the morning, depending how quickly it is fitted. The heart beats faster when she gets up, but like so much faster, her blood pressure goes down and she feels faint. I think that might be wrong. Even I don't know, and I've got it. Well, funnily enough, they say if you feel like you're getting it, you either lie down and put your legs in the air or like raise your legs, or they say to stand up and cross your legs and go up on your tiptoes or something. And I was like, oh, huh? That sounds like the last thing you'd want to do. Is like, if you're feeling faint, make yourself really unsteady. When your blood pressure changes from sitting to standing, it's a different thing. But yeah, all I know about it, I've had various things that seem to trigger it. And all I know is that I have to eat slower now because apparently eating too quickly messes with my heart a little bit. It's because your legs are too long. Yeah, I need to do like, I need to be like a giraffe and have multiple valves throughout my legs like they do in their necks, just to get the blood back up. It all goes to my feet. Oh, Gerry. You enjoying your toffee? But yeah, apparently it does help to, look at him, little sponge. Sponge. There you go. Little sponge Pete. Need a bigger heart for a taller body. I do. Them little scribblers. Rub foot for good luck. They are meant to be good luck, aren't they? Bunny feet. I think they're especially good luck when they're attached to the bunny. I had multiple vowels rather than multiple valves and got a bit confused. But yeah, apparently it's good to do calf exercises. Take your baby cows for a walk. Because I guess that just helps to like bounce the big muscly calves to bounce the blood back up, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, gentle exercise, they say. Skylar can do that, yeah. Help out those little baby cows. I think bunny is good for heart health, is true. This is true. Going on walks with calves, BRB. I have 2 loaves now. I have a slightly burnt loaf and then a very well done loaf. Well done, Gerry. If we had have got Pink, she would have definitely been a very burnt loaf. Not really babies anymore, they're more like teens. Aww. Leg muscle squeeze veins and push blood back up to the torso. That's what I need. I wonder if you wouldn't be able to donate blood with pots. See, this is what I've been wondering because I've not donated blood in a few years anyway, just because of COVID. So I was wondering if I'd be allowed to now. But I don't know. I guess I can but try. Teehee. But yeah. It's not been too bad. I'm just glad I know what it is now because, to be honest, the most scary part was not knowing. And now, if it happens, because I think part of it was not knowing that sent me into then panicking about it, which made it worse. And that's why I ended up being on the verge of fainting for like 3 hours, which is horrible. Poor Trot with me in the back of his car being like, oh geez, what is happening? I'm so sorry. It's just like, it's fine. But yeah, but now I know what it is. I'm just like, I can feel it coming and I'll just be like, I'll just sit down for a bit. and it's all white. But yeah, hello, Hanny. But I guess that's probably the same with a lot of things, like just the not knowing can be the worst part. But I was very lucky. The people at the BRI, Bristol Royal Infirmary, they were very, very kind. It makes people have the longest hair, it does. Very good. I really like that you're open about it and still seemingly relatively relaxed with it. I very often talk too much about my stuff, but I always try to make it light because what else can you do? It's well, I mean, it's like I think it's like it really helped for me when I was told what it was to hear other people who had it, and then they were kind enough to let me message and just talk about it, and I found that really helped. So yeah, I think shared knowledge is a good thing. Is it you and Trump being in the same room in a circle of panic? One makes the other panic, which makes the other. Maybe. I get this pain in my chest, but then it's probably anxiety, and then anxiety makes it worse. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is the blooming cycle that it goes through. The panic cycle. I really am part bunny, I swear. Although the bunnies are probably a lot calmer than I am, truth be told. There you go. There's his little tooth purr. Tim, for a second I was like, wait, what? I think being honest with your struggles in life is important, be it physical or mental. It can be very easy to feel like you're on your own with anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it does help because a lot of the time, tooth purr boy. Happy boy. Yeah, I think a lot of the time the temptation is to Google, and obviously Google tells you like horrendous things. Like, to be honest, I don't know why this result came up, but when I Googled POTS, because the doctor literally told me, they were like, okay, so, it sounds like it's this, go home, look it up, do your research. And I looked it up, and for some reason there was like one, the like, people also ask, and one of them was, what is the survival rate? And it said 5 to 10 years. And I was like, excuse me? Excusez-moi? This is not making me feel calm at all. But I think that was the result for something completely different. And I was just like, why would you put this on there? This isn't helping my heart calm down at all. But yeah, it's not the case. So I always use my need to talk to be open and help others, especially with mental health. That is good. That is good. Someone please make a cure for my vertigo, please. Oh, vertigo is such a butt. I had a friend whose mum suffered from it a lot. And it just sounded absolutely nightmarish. So yeah, my heart goes out to you on that one. I've Google headache, yeah. Precisely. It just tells you the worst thing that you really don't want to know. It is possibly syndrome duration, not life expectancy. Yeah, hopefully. You just explained, don't let your heart go out, please. Do you know what, actually, my parents, for my birthday, they bought me a heart monitor thing. Not like, well, no, it's a pressure thing. And I've still not actually used it. And I'll tell you the reason for why I've not used it is because you need to have not eaten within half an hour of using it so that your heart rate can settle. And I've never not been eating within that time. I'll sit down to try it and then I'll be like, oh, wait, no, I did just have a snack. Oh, I'll have to use it later. I'm just such a grazer. I'm such a grazer, I can't help it. So, but yeah. Getting diagnosed with tension headaches or something. They basically medication roulette you until they run out of ideas. Yeah. I think it's the same with like IBS. IBS seems to be the answer, just meaning we don't know why you're so poopy. Just stop asking. Always mid-sentence and mid-snack, yeah. Look at Gerry's one paw. Little Gerry one paw out. I get anxious about my autism and ADHD and miscellaneous problems sometimes because it's not just one very obvious problem, it's a bunch of small ones. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I think this is also why it's good to talk about stuff because there might be things where my knees. Bunnies. There are things that I've had people say, like Lydia talking about like OCD and intrusive thoughts, and there was something that she posted on a Instagram story, I think it was, that was literally how I found out that other people get something that I get, and I was just like, wait, this isn't just me. That's amazing, sort of thing. And I think it does help to just like, I'm always very proud of Lydia for talking up about the things that she's been dealing with, because I think it does help, and it does just make, like you say, it makes people think like, oh, I'm not alone. This is like other people have it too, sort of thing. It can be very nice. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. This dream told me that I have aphantasia. Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing until I saw someone tweet about it. I was like, wait, what? People imagine things? What? Honestly, my final year of uni was so much better when I was open with everyone about my autism instead of trying to hide it or make it feel less obvious. Yeah. It is good. It is good. I found a streamer who likes worms on a string, so it's more common than you think. Who are they? Do they want 300 worms? As a kid, I thought I was just bad at imagining. I don't know what I thought as a kid. Morning, Lapis. How you doing? Fifi is going ham for those toffees over there. I seek to get diagnosed for autism. I am fairly sure, but yeah, proper diagnosis enables a lot. But that would explain a lot, even my autoimmune illnesses. Yeah, it's just a pity that obviously there's like, well, I don't know how it is in other countries, but it can be a long waiting list for I think a lot of people end up going private because there's obviously a long waiting list on the NHS and stuff. They were looking at worm earrings, actually, also rainbow cake earrings. Aww. Also, the cruel irony of hello Gerry, of trying to get people like people who have things like ADHD to sit down and book in for a test and get on a waiting list is just mean. Because you're just like, okay, yeah, I'll get round to this. It's been 3 years. Oh, she did a big flop and stretch. Look at her. She's so long. She's so long. I had to wait 18 months for my meeting. But are you glad that you did it now? The struggle is real. My ADHD is great when we do something I enjoy in class, and I'm practically guaranteed to get a good grade on the assignment with how much effort I put in, but then I find something I don't like and it's a big struggle. Yeah, like, genuinely, I can, wait, is it empathize or sympathize? I feels ya. I feels you there. I literally dropped out of 2 A-levels because I dropped out of doing my English A-level twice because I couldn't bring myself to read the book that we had to study. And it was so much so that I was just like, I'm not turning up anymore. I can't do this. I can't make myself read a book that I do not want to read, sort of thing. And it was, yeah. And looking back, I'm like, oh, I wonder. If you've had that feeling before and are feeling it with them, then it's empathy. So is empathy if you've experienced it, so you're empathizing with it, whereas sympathy is if you're imagining yourself in that situation. So you're like, I imagine that must feel this way. Is that the difference between the two of them? To this day, Bridie never found out why that caterpillar was so hungry. It is true. Empathy is feeling with someone. Sympathy is feeling for someone. Okay. One day I'll get effect and affect as well. Do you know there's an advert on thank you, Striker. Should I go for some fancy shots? There was an advert recently that's... Oh no, I'll tell you what it was that helped me to try and understand affect and effect. Was a thing that said... Oh wait, no, how do I say this without the swears? It was basically breaking down muck around is affect and find out is effect. That was how it was broken down, and now every time I'm trying to think which one I'm using, I'm thinking, am I mucking around or am I finding out the consequences? And that's how I think about it. Does the stray game interest you? Yes. Yeah, I was trying to get hold of a key for it. But if not, I will splash out, try and get it whilst it's on offer. But it would be nice. It would be nice if I could get a key. It's Annapurna, isn't it? Purr. Too many gam. So many gam. Don't say that. They won't give you a key now. Oh, I mean, I'm never buying it. They better give me a key. Tee. Otherwise, I won't stream it. It's not true. I want to be a kitty cat either way. I'll buy 2 copies. Just let me be a kitty cat. Well, I'm going to hiccup and then I'm going to say, Hansen, where can you send us to? Is it Clyde? Let's go, Clyde. Let's go and see them fat sacks. Oh yeah, Watership Down game. Well, oh no. Oh no. Not my Banui. Terrifying film. Riding Clyde in big minute. Nice. Well, I shall be back at 2 p.m. for We Were Here Forever with Ridian. I think it'll be the last one now. I think. It might not be, but we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, until then, I'm doing a podcast record. We are doing the second podcast recording this week, so I'll have 2, which is going to be strange, which means we might have 2 guests in a row, which is also going to be strange, unless we record a third one, but then we're going to be so far ahead. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining and chilling and chatting. It's been very lovely chatting to you all. I'll say a quick bye to Fifi, my little smushy. Bye Fifi. And bye to Gerry, my other little smushy. Take care everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, and remember to go and sign up for the plate test if you wanna plate test. If you wanna try it. Go sign up now because it should go live in an hour. So yeah. And enjoy. Well, I shall speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. You're a happy boy. Happy boy. I feel like he's got something in his eye, but I don't want to poke him. We've gone now. Noise. Look at this toothpaste. Yeah. Bye-bye, you two. Bye-bye.